Hi, everyone. I hope you all are having the day that you deserve. Um, I'm going to do a collective reading for you all. I am going to do the spiel like I always do. And then I will let you know what we're going to talk about. If you are watching collective readings other than mine, remember to use your intuition. Use the power of discernment to know what part is for you. In these collective readings, they can have multiple energies, multiple stories, multiple scenarios. Take what is yours and leave the rest. If you have to force anything in life, not just collective readings, know that it's not meant for you. If you are feeling confused, if you are feeling anxious, do a little work on yourself. You're worth it to find out why. If it is not resonating, it is simply not for you. We hold both masculine and feminine energies. And with that, if I say he or she, that is something simple that you could flip the roles. I could be reading for you or somebody in your energy. If a familiar name comes out, then pay attention if you must. But like I said, if you're feeling confusion in any kind of way, it's not for you. These readings are not meant to confuse you. They are meant for confirmation. They are meant to strengthen your intuition. What you know is already supposed to happen. Energy is fluid. So if you were watching the reading today and it doesn't fit and it fits at a later date, energy is fluid. I could be reading for a past event, present event, or future event. So take what it is and leave the rest. We hold both dark and light. It's a balancing. My ear's ringing. It's a balancing. So I ring when I said that. So there's a confirmation. Anyways, we hold both dark and light in us. We have been the affected and we have affected. We have played the karmic role in some scenario, some situation in our lives. We're not perfect. So, like I said, don't overwatch tarot. Take what is yours and leave the rest. So, before I get started, I'm going to go ahead and ring my bell. Ring my bell. Just kidding. Truth comes. Before I was getting ready, I was having a little breakfast. And my fridge started to make a weird sound. When I pulled it out, I found out there was something caught in the fan. And this particular fridge, by the way, it's fine now. This particular fridge, I already had my husband fix once before, and it was pulled out and, cleaned underneath, the works. But this time when I pulled it out, I found a long lost gemstone. It has been missing for months. I believe for over a year, actually. It is a dragon scale. And it's, there is a balancing of the scales. Balancing of mind, body, and soul. Balancing of outer and inner. So, we will reflect on what this balancing of the scales is for you in the collective, and whether it is a karmic energy or somebody in their right energy. I know that when I was getting ready my cards, I was trying to shuffle, and this is the card that was at the bottom of the deck, And when I went to shuffle, it flew out before I could shuffle. So there is someone drowning in a situation concerning family. Familiar. There is a balancing to bring harmony and tensions. There is a judgment that brings balance, that brings closure. And of course, my nose starts running. Never fails. There is protection. There is someone who is fully protected in this situation. Wow. On the other side, on the other scale, the balance, someone is going to have to slow down and smell the roses. Somebody is at the bottom of the wheel. Someone is at the top. So let's get some. What are we talking about? What is this? Chaos. There is an upheaval, a disaster, a downfall happening over lust, a lustful energy. Let's see. Psychopath and tension. Then we're going to be talking about a karmic energy, somebody not in there, a toxic energy, somebody not in their right energy, somebody who is lustful, somebody who is always thirsty for more, wanting more, possibly has everything already and still looking over in somebody else's yard and whose grass is greener. What I have learned in life is the grass is greener where you water it. If you are never happy with what you have, you will never be able to quench your thirst. You will always be seeking more, and sometimes be confused on why that is. So somebody is going to have to stop and smell the roses. There is going to be a tower moment, an uprooting, an upheaval, a disaster in someone's life, in a karmic's life, karmic energy's life, concerning intimacy. Possibly a relationship of some sort, a family. Whether we are talking about a whole family or we are talking about a husband and a wife, let's find out. Anything else from this deck? Oh. Somebody is no longer hopeful. Upright is inspired, optimistic, and success. They are no longer hopeful for a situation. Everything is coming out. The truth of a situation is coming out. When the truth comes knocking, it doesn't matter if you answer or not. It's going to keep knocking. It's going to come out. The truth always comes out. Two? Yeah. Oh, we got 3. Ooh. There's somebody in the collective's life that has been envious. They have been masked. There will be unmasked, is what I'm getting. A tower is going to demask, to reveal the truth. It's going to answer questions in the collective's mind that they possibly already knew. It's going to bring confirmation. They're going to have an epiphany about intimacy, envy. And this could bring legal matter, whether this is talking about a separation of something. And while somebody is suffering in silence, another energy will be making a clean cut, will be able to get away from a situation. And sometimes an apology will not be enough, because the apology will bring distance. The truth will bring distance, will bring a cutting of ties. Sissy! Sissy! Sister! We could be talking about a sister energy. There will be a burning of bridges. An apology will not solve it. When somebody's face is revealed. Alright, let's get... Before we go to the whatever deck, let's get some scripting cards. This energy. Sister! Abby Jo! They are arguing back there. A sister and a brother are arguing. Abby, I can hear you, honey. Okay, go. Eat something. Somebody with a pixie cut. First house. First house talks about appearances, body, beginnings, attitude, identity, first impressions. Somebody is pregnant with a child or going to be pregnant with child. A Pisces. February 19th to the 29th. Somebody who is emotionally intelligent. A step family. Whether that is the male side of a step family. A Scorpio is involved. A relationship of a mom and a dad. Ex-in-laws in reverse. And thief. So like I said, with collective readings, there are many energies. Let's get a little more description on that. What are we talking about? What is hidden from the collective? There is a player. Somebody who likes to play a role. The mask could be the masked individual that is being strangled by the truth. There is going to be an upgrade for the opposite party, the opposing party. because something looks very bad.
Mom,
Yes.
can I have
Elijah, I'm doing a reading, buddy. Please go.
can I have this?
Yes, take that. That's yours. Love you.
Okay, what is it?
Woo.
Mommy, look what I got.
There is going to be karma dished out. Like I said, there is a balancing of the scales. So this could be good karma for one energy, the energy that's on top of the wheel, and bad karma for the opposite. There's going to be a surgery involved. Cheer. We could be talking about family that is cheering you on, people that are cheering you on, or somebody who does cheer, who coaches cheer. A star energy. We can be talking about somebody who is well known, wide known. Somebody who drinks Starbucks. Somebody who wears a water bra will be denied. And something about birth family. So immediate family, brothers, sisters, moms, dads. Let's go to the whatever deck and see what we are talking about further. No matter how you look at a balancing of the scales needs to happen. There is always a balancing. Somebody is going to be humbled by their actions, by what they chose to do. Whether this is bad karma, humbling somebody, making somebody sit down, a payout, a payback, or somebody being humbled just by the truth, by finding out the truth, by the unmasking, by receiving justice. Because it has been an uphill battle. Somebody was caught in a bad romance. Somebody was cheating. A player. Somebody who was thirsty. Was always looking over the fence at something more instead of nurturing what they had at home. There will be truth to why hate is taught. Hate is taught in a family where somebody spins a web of lies about an individual so that others hate. Hate is taught. You're not just born with it. It is taught. Talk to your kids. Be truthful. Do not hide. If your children are going to be most affected by a breakup in a relationship between a mother and a father, if there's infidelities, talk to your kids about life. They see the most. They see more than you would believe. Believe me. You can't hide much. There is a spiritual bath, a cleansing, whether it's sage, whether it's a smoke in your house, water, Florida water, an actual bath, a spiritual bath where you soak your worries away. Somebody was power hungry, whether we are talking about The thirsty individual who always wanted more. The cheater who cheated on their spouse. The family member who wanted to take out another family member. Somebody was power hungry. They wanted it all for themselves, and it didn't matter what they did to get it. It didn't matter who they hurt. Somebody took the wrong advice. Whatever they did, magpie, dark and light energy, reminds me of dark and light energy. It made the scales unbalanced. They did too much. Instance, there is going to be a balancing of the scales. Somebody who drives a gold or tan car could be involved. Somebody who was assuming, believing one side, did not do their research, trusted an individual just on their words, but did not look at the evidence piling up. There is a lone wolf, somebody who single-handedly wanted to have all of the power. They wanted to take all they could, never being satisfied. They even wanted to live somebody else's life. If it is important to you, you will find a way. If it is important to you to rectify a situation, to apologize, to tell the truth, to bring balance to a situation, you will find a way. You will make a way to pay back if there is thief. If you stole something, give it back. Pay it back. Make amends. Bring a balance to a situation. Because something was always meant for the collective. Something was always meant for the collective to have. Even if it was taken for a moment, even if there was delays, it was always meant for an individual and a collective in their right energy. Sudden upheaval, whether it is nature that makes a change, causes an accident, balancing of the scales, knocks down a building, brings in weather. A sudden gust of wind will be your confirmation. They wanted somebody to take the fall. They didn't care who they hurt. And somebody is now drowning, trapped, and repeating over and over a situation. They keep finding the same energies in different people. They keep repeating over and over. History repeats until you rectify a situation. Somebody's hair is either thinning. That's the first house. Talks about first impressions, what people see, what the outer appearance, right? Somebody's hair is thinning from the spell work that they sent out, the stress that they are caused by holding on to the truth, by the unbalancing of scales. Somebody did too much. They even were trash digging. Instead of trying to rectify a situation, they chose to continue and to find evidence that could defame another, that could ruin another in a society. Social media. They were a bully. And they continued down that path. And they continued and continued and continued until the truth comes a knocking and they get unmasked. And it doesn't matter what they put out. All of the fingers will be pointed back, no matter how many times they point at another individual. The fingers are always pointed back at them. Because somebody is protected. Archangel Michael, the angels, divine ancestors. Somebody has a strong spiritual backing. Whoa. There is somebody with no remorse. They didn't care. They're not sorry. They're not sorry for what's happening. When he or she lied, she or he recruited more. Hate is taught. And somebody was weak all alone, so they recruited more. And isn't it funny that the more they recruited, they still lost? The bigger their army, they still lost. There is a trans woman, looks like, that was involved in a situation. Okay. That's a lot. Burn the bridge. Came out. Confirmation. Somebody needs to, when this evidence comes out, when the mask is ripped off, when the truth is revealed, somebody needs to burn that bridge so that an individual cannot come back and repeat. Something about a boy. If we are talking about a pregnancy, congratulations, it's a boy. If we are talking about a masculine energy cheating on their spouse, a boy transitioning to a female, somebody is going to be drowning in the words that they never got to say to an individual before the bridge was burned, before the inevitable, before the tower hit, before they were humbled by a situation. Somebody played the fool too long. They thought that they were above the law. They thought that they would get away with all that they were doing. Somebody is going to be needing couple therapy, but it did come out in reverse, so couple therapy will not be enough for a situation. There is a good cop involved and a bad cop. Balancing. Because somebody had an unquenchable desire to be power hungry, to be thirsty for another intimacy. No matter what the situation, whether it was money hungry, whether it was property, whether it was sleeping with another work spouse, whatever you want to call it, somebody had an unquenchable desire for more. There is a cloned sibling. Somebody wanted to be somebody else, and I said that in the beginning of this reading. Somebody wanted somebody else's life. Somebody wanted somebody else's destiny. They tried to destiny swap with their sibling. Could be a sister or a brother. Sister and brother arguing in the background. Somebody is going to have their day in court. Justice, legal. Whether this is a divorce, a severing of ties, a dividing of assets, property, money. There is going to be justice served in court. They were projecting against an individual. There was karmics. If you're playing the karmic role in this situation, all of their projections will be their woes. What they wanted for you will become their problems. If they wished ill on you, whatever they wished ill on you will be theirs. There is a complete balancing of the scales. There's going to be a wrench in their plan, and it's going to be loud, just like that paper that was making the fan loud. Something stuck, evidence stuck. unmasking. Somebody is going to need personal space. They are going to be forced a sit down. Forced personal space. Forced sit down. When you do not pay attention to the signs, you do not pay attention to the red flags, you do not stop, and you continue to trash dig, trash talk, whatever it was, recruit. When you ignore the divine, the nature, God, whatever you believe in, when you ignore the signs, when you ignore your feelings of, I shouldn't be doing this, you know right from wrong, the divine, God, whatever you believe in has a way of sitting you down until you regain that balancing. Died out of nowhere. Wasn't sick, not an accident, not murder. For some, an unaliving will occur. And unfortunately, we cannot control how karma hits us for the actions the seeds that we plant. We cannot control what we harvest. We can control what we do, the choices we make, but what we harvest and how we harvest and who the karma hits. Talk to your kids. That card came out. Don't let them suffer for the karma you caused, the chaos you caused in a situation. Because the divine is stepping in. You waited too long. Let's get some tarot real quick. Where'd my music go? You guys, quit arguing. The Bones. Maren Morris. In the home stretch of the hard times. Took a hard left, but we all right. No, to put you through it. Put love through it. Never gonna build it when the bones are good. There will be celebration. There will be celebration. There will be an upheaval on one side of the judgment, but there will be call for celebration on another. Judgment is coming by an unbiased individual, a judge, a cop. In the court of law, there will be an unbiased judgment delivered. And somebody won't boast about it. It doesn't always go the way you plan it, but the wolves come and go. We're still standing. Bones are good, rest don't matter. Whether they tried to break up a relationship, whether there was outside influence that tried to break up a relationship, or something that was meant for the collective will always be bent. It was part of their foundation. Inspiration, ideas, discovery, limitless potential, free spirit, exploration, creativity, exciting news. There will be exciting news for the collective. The balancing of the scales. Will be exciting. An exciting reveal. And for the rest that came and collaborated against the collective, the karmics involved, the cheaters, the players, the power hungry individuals, the karmics, whether it be family or friends, will be wishing that they didn't. In the foundation, they will be forced to go within and ask themselves why. Why? The house don't fall when the winds are blowing. Why, no matter what they did to the collective. It's not funny, Abby. Somebody won't be laughing. My son is saying it's not funny. He's fighting with his sister. Like I said, there's a sister and brother fighting. Excuse me. My nose is running, and it's confirmation. This almost said what's on my mind, but I didn't. Woo! There is going to be a change of diet to a small town. Diet can be what you are watching, what you are intaking, what you are listening to, the gossip, the lies. There will be a change for a whole short time. It's going to happen quickly. It's time for change in a small town. It's life without you, even though I can't tell you all the time. You had my heart a long, long time ago. In case you didn't know, somebody is using drugs. There is something about a stolen check, a stolen inheritance that will be needing to be paid back. Because something was always meant for the collective, for somebody in their right energy. Even though there was delays put in, there was something always meant for them. Whether this is true love or a aligning of the stars, fate. Because somebody didn't care on the other side of the energy. They didn't care what happens. They didn't care what they had to do, who they had to use, who they had to step on. They are now in spiritual court, and they will feel it. They wanted to stop job opportunities by saying somebody was on drugs. Their projections will be their woes. Somebody will be drinking too much. Somebody will start smoking. They will learn what it feels like to be targeted. Everything they said that the collective was, they will become. Enemies will drop like flies. I'm crazy about you, in case you didn't know. Lying if I said that I could live this life without you. They are going to realize that the collective that they attacked, the person that they attacked, was meant to bring them healing, was meant to be for them. You had my heart a long, long time ago. They're going to realize what they are missing when the collective member is gone. There's a karmic twin involved. Because somebody is not happy now that you're happy. So when they found out you were happy, they did the most to take you out. Let's go to the names. Somebody is not sorry. You're mean. They were being mean. some names. You get a red white stain out of your favorite dress. Like mascara or a pillowcase. With one too many headaches. There is racism in a community. I just found that. And they were racist against, whether we're talking about race or somebody's beliefs or the way somebody's gifts, what they were sent here to do, what they were put in a community to do. Justice, bring justice. Somebody remembers what they were here to do. Mama, can you die from a broken heart? Whoa. Fighting in a household. There will be fighting and bickering. Keep that pistol in the drawer. I'm gonna laugh about this someday. Didn't see the way he drove away. Somebody's going to leave a situation, and a whole community will feel somebody's going to leave a family, cut ties, burn the bridge, and a whole family will feel the loss of their presence. One more pile. It's a lot of names, but dragon scale, balancing of a situation, balancing of many situations. That night, mama, the nerve of this guy to leave me so easy. Am I gonna be alright? Okay. Somebody is going to be sleeping soundly while others will be lost in their decisions. From a broken heart, there will be a reckoning, awakening, an inner standing. There will be broken hearts. Ella, Tiffy, Nova, Andy, D, Ruth Ann, Bowman, I hope she makes you smile. Prima, ant, there's an ant. Ted, Julio's, I hope you see your song. Brett, Dylan, N Street, Desiree, Lotto, Janalee, Bonita, Maiden or Madden, Bye, Andrew, Benito, and I hope she cheats. What was done to the collective will be done to the karmics. Dragon, Logan, however the collective was made to survive, to live, will be dealt. Blank, change of energy. I hope you stay up all night, all alone, waiting. Alabama energy. Dunbar. I hope you work it out. Bubba. Ava. Jeremiah. Tyson. Crystal. Anathia, Leslie, Lucille. And then I hope she cheats like you did on me. Roman, Baker, Adam, Bev, Beverly, Filer, Peterson, Jessica, Ziegler, Heather, Lawson, Wallace. Change of energy. Goddess Bastet. Beach. C Street. Brandon. Anna. Beauty. Duvall. Inlow. MacArthur. Jason. And Rory. The grass is never greener next door. It's greener where you water it. Remember that. If you have the opportunity to make things right, do it before your hand is forced. If you're going to hate, hate alone. Be truthful. Stand in your own energy. Stand in your own sovereign light. 4656. Let's get one for, spell it out first, ancestors. MCE. Life throws you curves. Mice. Rats. There's rats in somebody's life. Mice. They are going to be scrounging for scraps. Just like they wanted the collective to accept scraps. Somebody's vice. Vices will become known. Just in case, go to bed, dream of you. Okay. Somebody is going to repeat. Somebody's timing. It is time. It is time for a change. It is time to make things right. Timing. Sleepy old towns. The town is going to wake up. Somebody is going to be able to turn a page in their life. Just in time is what I'm hearing. Just, J, in time, I showed you. There's going to be evidence that comes in just in time. All right. I hope you all have the day that you deserve. There is a balancing of the scales, balancing of energies, justice being served. What justice that is will be from what seeds you planted. So if you played the karmic role, I don't think your karma that you're reaping will be good. There is an unveiling in a situation, a reveal, the big reveal, right? Have the day you deserve. That old song.